football Q&A. We're going to break down all your start bench questions. Hit me with whatever you got as we walk into week 2. Buy lows. If you got any last-minute offers on the table that you could hit accept, if they're sitting there for the taking, maybe you got some buddies you can talk about in the trade talks with in the morning. If you got any trade talk stuff, hit me with it last minute. Start bench advice we're going to talk about all night long. A lot of guys people are freaking out about. We need to discuss who do you believe in, who do you sit on the bench. It. So good, at least a good hour and a half. We're going to talk about fantasy football. Week 2, start bench, trade advice, you name it. So let's get going. James Robinson or Elijah Mitchell. Mitchell for me. I mean, James Robinson. This could be one of those games where he has a bounce back outing, and we're regretting doubting him after 1 week. But at the same time, until I see something from Urban Meyer that I believe in, I'm going to go with Eli Mitchell, who I think could probably get a good, Eli Mitchell could get a good 14, 15 carries in this game. What's up, Metal Show? Chenault, Gaskin, Beasley, or Javonte? I'm going Javonte. Or Gaskin. Gaskin might be a tad bit safer. A.J. Brown, Jonathan Taylor. Oh, God. A.J. Brown, Jonathan Taylor. Bro. How do you have that? Denny, I don't know. I'm not going to answer this, Denny. There's no way that you have, unless you're playing in a 4-man league, I can't tell you to sit one of them, pal. Talking about A.J. Brown being a second-round pick, Jonathan Taylor being a first or a second-round pick. How are you in this position? You couldn't possibly be in this position. You need to clarify that. I'm not going to give you an answer on that when you need to be starting both, bro. That is not a normal question. It's like saying, should I start my first or my second rounder? How are you in that position, pal? Explain. Non-PPR, Ayuk or Sutton. Give me Ayuk. I think Ayuk's going to bounce back this week. Eli Mitchell. We're going to have so many Eli Mitchell questions, or Trey Sermon in a trade. I mean, Eli Mitchell, he's in there right now. I like Trey Sermon. I want both of them. I think if you're trading one for the other, that doesn't make sense at all. Whoever owns one needs to own the other. You make a trade like that work. That's weird if you're going to be trading one for the other. That doesn't make sense at all. I don't do that kind of trade, though. 6-man, 5K entry, super flip. Okay. A.J. Brown, I got you. Okay, so it's not a league. It's more of like a daily stuff, daily fantasy DFS call. That makes sense. I should have known that. My bad. What do you guys think? JT or A.J. Brown? Let's help our boy out. We need some group think on that one. So drop it below. Let's help him out. That's really close, and I want to go to group think on that. JT, Overcome says JT. RKO says JT. 32 people in here. Hit the like, says Terry. Josh Brown, JT. Josh says Brown, AJ Brown. AJ, got a couple AJs now. Then JT. Well, the overwhelming sense is JT, pal. So I want to say JT. It rained JT. Easy choice, Kenyon Drake, not Ayuk. No, not an easy choice. Peyton Barber might get some or majority of the running back one work. Drake is not an easy locked-in starter right now. It's kind of a crazy situation. I don't know that I'm starting Drake. Smitty, what would you want for Waller in Dynasty? Jefferson, Gibson, you could buy low right now. A plethora of guys I'd take for Waller. Waller, if I'm in a Dynasty startup, I don't care about week 1. I'm still going to draft Waller below, could you take him in the bottom of the second round? Yeah, but I'm not taking Waller in round 1. Waller is an older player. He started late. He got a second chance, and he's not a spring chicken. He's actually older than George Kittle. So I'm not taking Waller in even the second round. So any second round running back, any second round wide receiver, I probably would take over Waller, although I would exploit the high trade value that he currently holds, and I'd probably try and get a whole lot more. Waddle, Sutton, Javonte, Aguilar. Give me Javante. Smitty, where you at? I'm at the usual spot, pal. Bobby Trees or Mike Williams. Give me. Mike Williams is crafty this week. He's a crafty play this week, but I'm probably going to go with Bobby Trees. You kind of can't sit him. He's not a stud, but he's like a middle range, like big man. Yeah, the pizza joint, pal. Hunt, Clyde, or Drake running back 2. Give me Clyde boy. 10-team PPR did a hero running back strategy. My running back 2, should I start Eli Mitchell or Javante Williams? Javante safer. Eli Mitchell's got a little bit more upside this week. Joel with the super chat. Joel, I always appreciate you, Joel. Javante Smith or Javante Williams? I suppose Javante Williams, man. No. PPR probably. I don't know. That's a tough one. What do you guys think? Javante Williams or Devontae Smith? Let's make it rain for him as well. That's a tough one. What's up, Seclan? I'm in Phoenix, my man. Drop Landry for Mike Williams. I'm gonna say, give me Mike Williams. Start 2, bench 1. Waddle, Myers, Ayuk. Bench 2. Start 2, bench 1. Sorry, I'm distracted over here. Something going on over here. Start 2, bench 1. Myers and Ayuk. I start Myers and Ayuk. Chase, Taysom, Javante, and Cooks. I'm going to go Javante and Jamar Chase, if that's me. Myles Gaskin or Eli Mitchell. I'm probably going to go with that's a close one. Probably go Mitchell. Drop Pittman and pick up Sammy Watkins. No, I'm not a big fan of Sammy Watkins. Do I accept this trade? I'd rather have Pittman, to be honest, but there's probably better options than that. There's got to be better options than that. This security guard's walking around like kicking everybody out. He's down that way. Oh, wrong way. He's down that way. And he's like walking around. He's walking around kicking everybody out. And you got food from here? Does he know I'm live? He didn't try to kick me out, though. He looked at me. He's trying to kick me out. He was going to maybe kick me out. Javante Williams or DJ Chark? Javante Williams. Murray or Allen? Lat Murray or... Wait, no. What? Murray or Kyler Murray or Josh Allen? It's got to be Kyler Murray or Josh Allen. I'm going to go Josh. I don't know. Cardinals. What time is that game? What time? I know the time doesn't matter, but I just want to know what the time. That's the Cardinal game is. What time is that Cardinal game? Is that in the morning? The morning game? No, it's the afternoon game. I'd love to go to a Cardinal game this year. I can't go to any Cardinal games because I've got to watch all the games. But Murray, okay, so Murray, what's the question? Murray, Josh Allen, Murray. Go Murray. Go Kyler Murray for now. I mean, I love Josh Allen in week 2. I love Josh Allen moving forward. Josh Allen's my number 2 quarterback or number 1. I go back and forth. I know Mahomes has earned the start here. If the security guard recognizes you, it's because he knows you're the guy at the big spoon full of mayonnaise. No, but he's walking around kicking everybody out. Mostly like the homeless people and the transient people sitting around. I don't know if he thought I was homeless or transient or what. He looked at me pretty funny. He's coming back. Let's see if he kicks me out. We're gonna put him on. We're gonna put him on the. We'll interview him. We'll interview him as he's trying to kick me out. We'll go, hey, I want your breakdown on this. We got some questions, our bench questions. Christian Kirk or Robbie Anderson? Give me Robbie Anderson. I feel Javonte is gonna bust for a long, for a long one. I thought you were gonna say he was gonna bust, Joel. He's gonna bust for a long one tomorrow. I have a feeling Javonte will as well. J. Rob and Eli Mitchell. Give me Eli Mitchell. Start 2, AB, Godwin, Chark. I'm going to go AB and Godwin. I know you're starting 2 players, same team, but Tyson over Sutton and Sermon, probably Tyson. I don't like those options tomorrow, though. Do I accept this trade? Gibby, A-Rob, and Higgins for Eckler and McLaurin. Gibby, A-Rob, and Higgins for Eckler and McLaurin. Give me Eckler and McLaurin. But it's arguable. Jalen Reagor or one call away, Callaway. Give me Callaway. Callaway. I'm starting Callaway. I like Callaway this week. Chenault or Mike Davis. Mike Davis is an awful matchup. Best rush defense in the league. They just shut down Zeke Elliott. I'm going to go ahead and say Chenault, but I don't love either option, to be honest with you. Flex 1, Callaway, Chark, Robbie Anderson, or Myers. Give me either Myers or Callaway. I know a lot of people are going to say Robbie. Robbie's probably safest, to be frank. Let's go over here. We're going to go over to our usual spot. Callaway is a drop already? No, absolutely not. I'm starting Callaway in a lot of leagues, and I don't care. You can at me. You can make fun of his week 1 line. You can be mad at me. I don't really care. I'm starting 1 call away Callaway. He's my boy. Lamar or Winston? This could go either way, but I'm going to say Lamar. I can't sit Lamar yet. Landry or Beasley? Give me Beasley. Scott Fontes says question mark. Don't know what that means, pal. Austin, what's going on? Smitty, like Callaway over Javonte Williams? No, I do start Javonte Williams over Callaway, but Ravens or Cards defense? I'm going to go Cards defense, man. Can't sit them right now. They're elite. They're elite. Smitty, someone dropped Tannehill. I now have Burrow, Lance, and him in a 1 QB league. Blasphemy. Which do you suggest dropping? I don't know that Tannehill is available. Is crazy, man. He looked bad. Tannehill was a little overhyped because of some of the stats from the previous 2 years. They are a run-heavy offense that is struggling with the somewhat new regime, and potentially falling off Derrick Henry at some point this year. I don't know that he's fallen off yet. Jamar Chase or more at flex. Give me Jamar Chase, pal. CMC and Ridley for Kamara and CD. I mean, give me CMC and Ridley, but like those are the weirdest trades to me. They're like you're trying to like even Steven the thing up, you know. Ridley or Thielen at flex. Really overthinking this Bucks D after seeing the Eagles shut down Ryan. Do I take a lap? Ridley or Thielen at flex? Really overthinking the Bucks D. Well, the Bucks D allows for passing, pal. So don't overthink anything. They're going to air it out. It's going to be an air attack. Ridley, I don't bench Ridley. Like Ridley, you drafted. Like I like Thielen, get him in your flex, but Ridley is literally your wide receiver 1. So like these are one of those questions. Unless it's DFS, I don't know how we're having this conversation because you drafted Ridley to be your wide receiver 1. You drafted Thielen to be your wide receiver 2 or wide receiver 3 or your flex. So how did this enter the conversation? Like Ridley's your starter. You start Ridley. You never bench Ridley. You just don't just like Avi just said, you can't bench Ridley. You don't bench Ridley. You don't think about benching Ridley. In fact, if you dream about it, it's not your fault. It's still your fault. You shouldn't be even having that kind of dream. Ridley starts. Who do you bench for Thielen? That's your better question. That's the question at play here. Not do you bench Ridley? Do I start Javonte Williams against the Jags? It depends on your option, pal. Like I have no idea what the alternative is here. I mean, yeah, in theory, we're gonna, pal. We're gonna do it in theory. Julio or Clyde at the flex. Give me Clyde. AB or Deontay Johnson. AB probably, but it's really close. Does Michael Carter for Alex Collins lottery drop Michael Carter for Alex Collins? No. No. Alex Collins isn't a lottery pick. That could come back to bite me somehow, some way, but I don't know. I hold Carter. Traded Stafford, Hurts, Evans, Smith for Herbert and Ridley. I already have Diggs and Adams. Traded Stafford, Hurts, Evans. Hurts my brain. Stafford, Hurts, Evans, Smith for Herbert, Ridley. I already have Diggs and Adams. Okay, Diggs and Adams. That's okay. Stafford, Hurt. Why did you trade 2 quarterbacks instead of 2 QB league? I need more information, MSK. Like I'm gonna scroll to the bottom. You got a question? Re-ask it. I'm going to the bottom. Devontae Smith or Jacoby Myers? Devontae Smith for me, but I like Myers a lot. Damian, Corey, Davis, Eli Mitchell. Give me Eli Mitchell. Damian. What the hell, Damian? What are you talking about, pal? Trade Kamara for Mixon, A-Rob, and Hawkinson. Depends on what you got going on at those other 2 positions. Like who's your wide receiver, who's your tight end. But in theory, I'm not trading Kamara yet unless I know more information. Higbee or Gronk. Give me Higbee this week. Packers D or Saints tomorrow. Give me Packers. 1 QB league. Okay, I don't understand MSK. MSK Stafford, Hurts, Evan Smith for Herbert and Ridley. Herbert and Ridley, I guess. Like it's a really hard trade to break down. Thanks. Visca or Mitchell. Give me Mitchell. Start 2. Allen Robinson, Amari Cooper, AJ Brown, Austin Eckler. You got to start Eckler and AJ Brown. Missed my super chat. Okay, hold on. I'm going back up. Sorry, pal. Okay. Pick one: Jarvis Landry, Juju, or Marvin Jones. Oh, bro, that was about as bad as the mayonnaise. If he's healthy, make sure you check. No, I guess Juju. I don't like that. I don't like saying that, pal. Juju. Kenyon Drake versus Pittsburgh or Javonte Williams. Terry Javonte by a lot. Not only is Drake looking at a tough matchup, but Drake may not even be the starter, pal. Like Peyton Barber might get the run, at least half of it, which is weird and odd. And Peyton Barber never seems to go away. Tyler Boyd or Landry, probably Boyd. Make sure he's healthy. Dylan or Gainwell. I don't think I benched Davis. I'm sitting Mitchell for Javonte Davis. Mike Davis? I benched Mike Davis against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, pal. If that's what we're talking about here. Mitchell and Javonte, I plug in, Joel. Drake, Mitchell, Tyson Williams, or Javonte. Give me Mitchell and Javonte pretty easily. Dylan or Gainwell? I said Gainwell. Joel A. Right on dude says overcome. Debo or Javonte? Give me Javonte. Smitty, Arizona, or the Packers D? Give me Arizona. I like both this week, but you can't not go with AZ after what they just did. Roundtree stash over. Yeah, I'd rather Roundtree over Peyton Barber. Unless you need to start this week, start Barber. Take a lap. John Davis says Silver. Hey, Smitty, the best analyst, my guy, hands down. Thank you, Nicholas. That is correct. Flex, Eli Mitchell, Javonte, or one call away. As much as I love Callaway, and I find a way to get him in my leagues, where I can. Mitchell's the high risk, high reward. Javante's a tiny bit safer, but still near high reward. But hook a brother up, Smitty says no name. If you would have asked your question right there, you would have got it. Cooks or Tyson? Ask it again, no name. That's my move this week. Anyway, start CMC or Trey Sermon. Get out of here, Saklan, with that. Saklan, what's with you with the fake stuff these days? Ask a legit question, man. What kind of snacks are you dealing with today, too? What are you eating right now? We get no... Saklan, we get no snack updates anymore. We used to know what you were doing. Avi, thank you. Avi says hit the thumbs up. Watkins, Evans, and or Hollywood Brown. and or. Let me rank them for you. Evans, Hollywood, then Watkins in that order. I don't know what you can use, but thank you, Joel. You're the GOAT. I'm not sure about Javonte as everyone else. Well, Captain Spock depends on your options, pal. I like him in certain spots. I don't love him in others. You know, it depends. Javonte, Mitchell, Woods. Here's an example. Woods is probably your safest bet in PPR. Mitchell is highest risk, most upside, but the most risk. Javonte somewhere in between. But any single one of those guys could be the leader of the group. And scroll to the bottom. Javonte popping off this week, says Landon. Seclan is chewing those funny gummies, says Todd. Traded away Hendy and Chase for Ridley. Hendy and Chase for Ridley. Hendy and Chase for Ridley. I like it. I like it. Assuming you got some good stuff going on. 103 people in here. Only 38 thumbs up, says Terry. And I have to agree with him. I'm out here risking my health right now with a pandemic surrounding me like a thunder here in Arizona. And I have 38 thumbs up. I have 38% of the people in here that feel the need to hit the thumbs up, and the rest are sitting back, drinking, eating snacks like Seclan. Captain Spock says thumbs up and donate if you can. No one else has live feed like Smitty. Thank you, pal. Thank you, Captain. Captain Spock is Captain Obvious tonight, baby. He's bringing in the clear line of thinking. Ayuk 10 targets, Sermon 12 touches tomorrow, says, I couldn't read your name. Take a lap, says somebody. This is going too fast. Smitty's the man. Thank you, Terry. Thumbs up, everybody. Said somebody. Chase, Smitty equals, thank you. You're the GOAT, pal. Thumbs up, attaboy. Start 2, A.J. Brown, Thielen, and A.B. Give me Thielen. Give me AB and AJ Brown only because I think Thielen could have that down game now. I don't know. That's a tough one. That could burn me, but I'm not going to get that right even 60% of the time either will you. Gainwell or Najee? Come on, John. That's got to be a troll question there, pal. When are we going to get a bite to eat together, Seclan says. Seclan, we will figure it out, my man. We will figure it out. I don't have time to do anything right now, so that's part of why. We'll figure it out, my man. 100 likes, Smitty takes a lap. I'll take a lap around this whole parking lot if you guys get to 120. 120 tonight. I'm taking a lap around at the end. AJ, Aaron Jones 50-50 split this year. No, not yet. Not yet, Bob. Terry says, Juju or LaVisca Chenault start Brandon Ayuk. I start Ayuk. I know it's a little bit risky. No Name says 0.5 PPR. I need 2 wide receivers, T. Higgins or Devontae Smith and Jamar Chase. Give me Chase and Devontae Smith, pal. Smitty, when are you going to box the jokester Jake Paul? I don't know. I don't know if I'll be honest. I'm not sure I would box. It depends on them. Like for Jake Paul, sure, I would do that for the money. Yeah, I would do it. But he's not going to box me. I mean, what am I bringing to the table? He needs to box somebody that gives him he's got to reach somebody above him. Like Jake Paul has got to reach for somebody above him. I'll box the clownster instead. James Devlin's back. Can I go with you and Seclan? Let's get tacos, please. James, are you even in Arizona? How are you going to go with us? We going to have you on FaceTime? Oh, James. Leave it to James to just come in with the cap lock on. The caps lock on. They're just blasting everybody. Corey Clement or Balaj. Neither. You better not be starting. If you're watching my show, you better not be starting one of those people. Bro, come on. Gordon, Hunt, or Myers. Give me Hunt or Myers. Kyler Murray be a top 3 quarterback all year long? Of course. Scott, the question is he 1 or 2 or 3? I'm not in Arizona in capital letters. James, how are you going to go to lunch with us then, pal? Are you going to teleport over here? Like what? Explain it to me. Are we FaceTiming you? Are you going to be set up on a little tripod? We have James Devlin. Big capital letters, big huge screen to match. I think Mitchell wearing the number 49 jersey number will throw people off. Dude look fast wearing 25. I like him, man. He reminds me of like maybe 25 is what did it. Wasn't Charlie Garner 25? He reminds me of Charlie Garner. I don't know if any of you know who he is. A lot of you might not even know who Charlie Garner is. Heineke or Daniel Jones? Heineke. Don't trust A-Rod. Bro, A-Rod. What are you talking about? A-Rod. And plus Heineke and Daniel Jones already like what are you talking about? Aiden, you can't start Heineke or Daniel Jones. Are you talking about the next week? A-Rod. A-Rod. If you don't trust A-Rod, we'll watch him for 1 week, and then you'll trust him. You know what I mean? Burrow or Winston, coin toss, but probably Burrow. Thank you, Gannison says, Smitty, you're the best. They're still banking on Allen, Najee to show up. They will. 1 week's gone by. Only 2 teams have played week 2. We still have only the rest of the league playing 1 game so far. Aiden's trolling. Okay. Trey Sermon or Damian Harris at flex. Give me Damian Harris, pal. Like I like Trey Sermon too. Like, but you gotta think logically about it and say, is Sermon gonna? I mean, Sermon could surprisingly get all the work and be 150 yards and a touchdown. Like that could happen, but logic is telling us that Damian Harris is going to be force fed and Sermon might not be. We got to go with Damian. Is Charlie Garner, Philadelphia running back, Myles Gaskin, or Javonte Williams? If it was Charlie Garner in his prime, it's Charlie Garner. I traded Melvin Gordon and Tyson for A-Rob. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And then I'd probably try and turn A-Rob into a Ridley or a Jefferson, before tomorrow kickoff, pal. Okay, I'm going to scroll to the bottom. Ayuk or Parker? Ayuk. I'm trusting in Ayuk. Anthony, Barr, and Everson Griffin are out for tomorrow. Kyler Murray just might drop 45. Kyler Murray could drop 45 any game, pal. Rockout says I missed a super. Okay, hold on, pal. I'm searching. I'm on the hunt. It's kind of easy to find it on a phone. Mark Cleveland. Start 2. Henderson, Myers, Edmonds, or Tyson Williams. Give me Myers and Henderson pretty easily, pal. Ayuk is tempting, but yeah. Zinski, Big Ben or Hurts, and Deontay or Devontae Smith. Okay, first of all, it's Jalen Hurts over Big Ben. Big Ben, we don't even know if Big Ben can finish a game. Okay, Jalen Hurts is a top 5 potential quarterback. Pat yourself on the back for drafting him. Okay, and put him in your lineup. It's not even a question. The other question, you're giving me the super chat for this question. Okay, Deontay Johnson or Devontae Smith. Chat, help him out. What's he doing? What's the Zinkmeister doing? Devontae Smith or help him answer that question. Deontay or Devontae? Deontay or Devontae? Drop it in the chat for him. Let's help a brother out. Nate says, would you start AJ Dillon over Callaway? No, I'm starting Callaway. Bryce says, need the most upside, start 1. Brandon Ayuk, Eli Mitchell. You need the most upside, go Eli Mitchell if you need upside. I appreciate you, Bryce. I missed a lot of super chats. I'm going back through them. Rock out. 2 flex. AB, Corey Davis, Javonte, Tyson, Callaway, Kirk. Go AB and Javonte. If you're feeling really, really risky, put in Callaway over Javonte, but I don't think I'd do that. I think I put Javonte in. Good matchup. Tasty matchup. He's ready to rumble. Captain, I appreciate the super chat you dropped earlier. I think it should be caught up on the super chats. I'm going to go to the bottom in case there's a super chat at the bottom waiting for me. I again apologize that I didn't get to those. James Conklin, thank you. Embarrassment of riches, start 3. Lamb, Chase, Deontay Johnson, DJ Moore. I would go with Lamb, Chase, and Deontay. Smitty, why are you holding Raj hostage? I don't know what that means, Tannehill's dad. Mike Gaskin or Javonte Williams? Give me Javonte if you want a little bit riskier play with more upside. Did I miss any super chats? I don't think. I think I'm all caught up. Adam says, Adam, I'm sorry I missed yours. Team did trash last week, expecting fire this week. Yeah. My very, very best and favorite team, it still is my very, very, very best and favorite team. dropped the worst score out of all my teams last week. So don't fret, pal. Don't fret. I have Josh Allen, Diggs, Najee Harris, CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson in one league. And I thought I was going to start off on fire because Lamb was exploding on Thursday night. And, bro, the team crapped the bed big time. Worst score I had out of, I think, almost every team I had. And I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. I've got Javonte Williams in the running back 2 spot. I got Najee in the starting spot. I got Josh Allen. I got Diggs, Jefferson, and Lamb. And tight end, I think it's Higbee. I'm good. They all crap the bed but Lamb. And I'm not worried at all. It's 1 week. It's 1 week. It's like changing lanes on the freeway. You get in one lane because it's going faster than the lane you're in. That lane slows down. And then the lane you were in starts zipping by. You change back into that lane. Now this lane goes fast again. You start chasing players around. Josh Allen did bad. Okay, you want to get rid of him and get in a Kyler? You give up, you overpay, you give Josh Allen and another player, you get Kyler. Then Kyler does bad. Josh Allen rips it up in week 2. That's the way it happens. You can't worry. You trust your gut. You don't panic after 1 week. James Devlin is just blowing up the chat. Don't put him in timeout yet. Let's give him a chance to redeem himself. Stat line prediction for Austin Eckler, please. James Devlin, that's all he wants in life. He promises it's the last thing he'll ever ask. I'm going to tell you right now, James Devlin, the answer to your dreams. 195, 100 total yards and a touchdown. How you like that? Late night pizza. Wentz or Big Ben? Give me Big Ben, barely. Balls trade Herbert, Justin Jefferson for Lamar Jackson and Ridley. Balls trade. It's more like a, yeah, is that when I kick you in the nuts, you kick me in the nuts, and then we swap even players? That's how that feels. Give me Herbert and Justin Jefferson, pal. But it's close. I mean, you're talking about Lamar versus Herbert, very even. You're talking about Ridley versus JJ, very even. Yeah, that's like a even Steven. You kick me, I kick you. You know what I mean? R. Smith, Edwards or Mooney or Rondell Moore or Boyd. Pick 2. Give me Edwards and Rondell Moore. I feel pretty good about that. And it, that's a hard one, too. That's a real hard one. That's a really, really hard one. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. Cook, Lawrence, Chenault, Herbert, Edmonds, Adams, thoughts. Cook, Lawrence, Chenault for Herbert, Edmonds, Adams. Devontae Adams. Give me Devontae Adams and Herb. Maybe not. Hold on. Cook, Lawrence, Chenault. If it's redraft, I'm going to take Herbert, Edmonds, and Devontae. If it's dynasty, it's a different story. I don't know. Give me the Herbert Adams side. Yeah, all the way around. Any news on Jerry Jeudy? No, I mean, we're far away from that, man. We're talking about, potentially 6 to 8 weeks before he comes back. Even if someone tried to project that, way too early to even project it. So I wouldn't even buy it. I go off traditional high ankle injury, stuff like that. They give you a good time frame, and he's a ways away. Balls trade. What is that? Is that what you mean? Like, you kick me on the nads, I kick you. Like, is that what you mean by balls trade? Because that trade is dead even. Dak or Baker? Come on. Dak or Baker? Come on. Week 2, look at the previous super chat. Didn't I already get to it, pal? Didn't I already get to it? Edwards, Mooney, Rondell. I already answered that one. Edwards and Rondell for me. Super chat by Rock Out. Who would you trade for Higbee? I got Corey Davis, Michael Carter, Tyson. I'd probably try and give Tyson for Corey Davis. I'm sorry, Higbee. Tyson for Higbee if you needed a guy, or Kirk did good. Marshall, I'd trade for Higbee. I wouldn't trade Corey. Actually, I wouldn't trade Corey Davis. I wouldn't trade Michael Carter, believe it or not. Tyson, I would trade. Kirk, I would trade. And believe it or not, I wouldn't trade Callaway. Let Callaway do some damage. Traded Kamara for Swift and Najee. I like that. I like that a lot. I got Dak, Barkley, Najee. Now get rid of Barkley though. Sell Barkley high as you can. Any news on Raj? What do you mean, Tannehill's dad? I don't know what you mean. You keep asking about Raj. Raj is fine. Raj and I just did a live stream like an hour ago. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. Explain though. I'm curious. I'm making a turkey sandwich right now. Attaboy, Seclan. Seclan's back with the updates on this food. Would you trade Ridley for Chase and Ayuk? No. No. I would not get rid of Ridley. This place is full of cockroaches and crickets and what is that? Is that a cricket? Is it a grasshopper? There's roaches all over, and it's a clean area. I mean, this place is immaculate, but it's in a weird. It's like anybody seen Twister? It's in the suck zone. This is like the suck zone vortex of wind, and there's like trash will blow in here all the time. I'll donate $10 if you eat a cockroach. I'll pass on that, pal. I don't need $10 that bad. Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Elijah Mitchell. Oh God, you asked me about three very even players, pal. Elijah Mitchell is probably the highest upside, but the highest risk. So if you want safety, go Devontae Smith or Jamar Chase. They're pretty even. Smitty, I don't have a lot of wide receiver depth though. Okay. Start Tim Patrick or Gainwell. Give me Gainwell. Would you trade? This is from James Devlin. I can tell. Would you trade Kamara for Jacoby Myers? James, only for you, I advise to do that. Only you, James. Javonte or Gaskin full PPR. Give me Javonte. Mighty Buffoon says, my girlfriend just asked me why Wes Scanlon is now doing a fantasy football show with his hat backwards. Who is that? I feel dumb. I don't know who that is. Wes Scanlon. I don't know. Who is that? Javonte, Gaskin full PPR. Javonte. Tyson Williams or Damian Harris? I've seen this question a couple times, and I don't know if it's the same person, Chase. But how do you not play Damian Harris right now? He's getting volume, bro. And Tyson's in like a three-man committee, and they just came out and said, we're not playing one running back. Those days are over. Was almost the exact quote. Master says Devontae Smith or Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown's a little safer, pal. Jamar Chase or AB. AB's a little safer. What's up, Media? Go follow my boy Media, 49er Media on Instagram. Start two, Javonte Williams or Melvin. Give me Javonte Williams. Start two, Javonte Williams or Melvin. Then my answer is those two because that's all you said, pal. Taysom Williams, and if that's one, start Javonte. Taysom Williams or Damian. Again, Chase. No. James Robinson, Taysom Hill, or not Taysom Hill. James Robinson, Tyson, Naheem Hines, pick two. Give me James Robinson and Tyson, but barely. Is this the Javonte Williams breakout week? Says James. Yeah. My bad. Start one. Then it was Javonte. What is your take on Zach Wilson in a 12-team 2QB league? I like him a lot as a second quarterback, and yes, I think he's got top 6 overall quarterback potential. Not a lock, but potential. What's up, Niner Media? Says Captain Spock. Bro, my Wildcats are so bad. Are we really about to lose to Northern Arizona, bro? Yeah. Jamar or DJ Moore at flex. Give me Jamar. I just traded Devontae Swift for Justin Jefferson. I like that. I know a lot of people love Swift, but that's selling high, and you're buying low, and you're getting a guy that I draft higher than Swift. I draft Justin Jefferson ahead of Swift. I do. Bottom line. They called you the Puddle of Mud lead singer. Okay. Puddle of Mud. I don't know. Is that a good thing, guys, or a bad thing? I can't look it up. What's the dude look like? James Devlin's telling me to take a lap. Start A.J. Dillon or Tim Patrick. Um, I don't know. Neither, pal. Drop the Niners backs. No, don't drop the Niners backs. I'm starting Mitchell. I'm going to scroll to the bottom. Let me see if I missed a super chat, though. Master, I got yours. I think I'm caught up. I got Adams. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, so I'm going to scroll to the bottom. You got a question, hit me. You got a super chat, hit it. Puddle of Mud Rocks, says R. Smith. Puddle of Mud lead singer, says Terry. You guys are answering that question. Thank you. Michelle or Javante, give me, or Michelle. Mitchell or Javante, give me Mitchell if you're okay with a little bit higher risk, but Javante's a tad bit safer. Lamar or Wilson? Lamar or Wilson? That's a tougher one. Lamar or Wilson? That's almost near a coin toss, pal. Smitty, Lamar or Wilson, guys in the chat, help a brother out. Lamar or Russell Wilson? Mari Cooper over A.J. Brown? No. I'm staying with Javante. Okay. Wilson, Lamar, Wilson, Lamar, Wilson, Russ Cook. Okay, so it looks like Russell Wilson. J. Rob or Myers? Give me J. Rob if you want safe, even though he doesn't feel safe at all. The volume should be there, but I don't know if he'll produce. Take Jacoby if you like a little bit of a dice roll coming off of an okay game, but a tough matchup, and I like him. I like Jacoby. I'm going to say Jacoby. Drop Rojo for Myers. Yeah, I drop Rojo for Myers. Trade Antonio Brown for Javonte Williams. Don't drop Rojo if you can, because you can trade him. He's got trade value right now. But if I had to pick, like I'm telling you, I like Myers better. Trade Antonio Brown for Javonte Williams, full PPR. I have Adams, A-Rob, Deontay Johnson. Trade Antonio Brown for Javonte. I guess I would in that scenario. Dr. Dom, Hunter Henry or Jonnu Smith. I think Jonnu's hurt right now. Dr. Dom, I don't know if you can look that up and see. I can't look it up now to see if there's an update as of the last hour or two. But Hunter Henry is like a better bet to be healthy, but it's tough to say. Sing the Callaway song. We're not touching that song until he bounces back. Rain forecasted in Seattle tomorrow. Taking a risk with JaMychal Hasty. You could. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if Shanahan's played him more than any other running back. Smitty, do you have a deep dish this week? I haven't yet. I do want it. I want to get it right here at Lou Molinati's. I want them to become a sponsor as well. Callaway or Mitchell? Give me Mitchell, but I love both of them. You bet, Esteban. Appreciate you. Smitty, would you trade Kyler and Cup for Brady and Metcalf? Probably keep Kyler and Cup, but that's close, man. And then I try and get DK for Cup by giving up a little bit more and I want Kyler and DK. Traded Tyson Williams and Devontae Smith for Mike Davis and Ridley. I do like that. I don't like Mike Davis this week, but I do like that. Start Claypool or Rager? Claypool. Okay. Lamar or Baker? Lamar. Why is that question even being asked a couple times? Claypool, Lamar, NFL 2K or Madden? Probably. I haven't played either in like a couple years, so I don't want to answer that question and get blasted. I don't know. Smitty, Waddle, or Corey Davis? Give me Corey. Sutton or Callaway? Give me Callaway. Deep League PPR Flex. Crowder or Hamler? Give me Hamler. Hit the like button, Terry says. Terry, how many likes we got? 90 likes? 120 likes, and I take a lap. Deontay, AB or Deontay, I think John means. Give me AB, but it's close. Good question, David says Captain. J. Robert Javante. Give me Javante rest of season. 90 likes right now, says Terry. AB or Deontay? Does any show answer more questions than I do? Like, you can hit me honestly and tell me that, yeah, Smitty, there is a stream out there that answers more than you. I want to really know, do I answer more questions than anybody? Smitty, eat a spoonful of mustard. I could do that. Thanks, Smitty. You're the best. We appreciate you, Legion. Callaway or what? Callaway or Mitchell? Mitchell's higher risk, higher upside. Callaway's, believe it or not, a tiny bit safer this week. He was shut down by one of the best corners in the league last week. Everybody needs to relax on Callaway. Callaway or Mitchell. Mitchell has higher, like I said, higher risk but more upside. Drake or Robinson. Drake might not even start, man. It could be the Peyton Barber show. So give me J-Rob. Which is a breakout defense in 2021? Arizona was. Arizona was one of my favorite defenses. I'm in Arizona, and they were huge. San Fran could be sneaky if you get them a weight, because they will repair. 101 now, getting close to that lap. 10-team drop Baltimore D for Green Bay. I don't know. Baltimore's still a good D, man. But Green Bay's probably going to do pretty well this week. So if you're going to stream anyway, then Green Bay's not bad. Smitty, how was that mayo? It was good. And wait till you see what I'm doing next. I'm gonna be eating more mayo than that. So real quickly, guys, before you ask more questions, let's wait for a second, okay? So hold on the questions. There was a guy on Twitter in 2019 that vowed that Chris Godwin would not become a top 12 wide receiver, a wide receiver 1. This is in 2019. He was on Twitter. He wrote for a pretty big content site, like pretty well known. And on Twitter, he said, I guess because people were talking about Chris Godwin breakout, Chris Godwin this, Chris Godwin that. He goes, no, Chris Godwin will not break out. He said, I will eat a pound of mayonnaise if Chris Godwin becomes a top 12 wide receiver. And boy, did Chris Godwin drop a top 12 season right on his lap. Apparently, the word is the guy never paid up. And he got blasted on Twitter, basically got run off of Twitter. I think the word is he deleted his account because when you look it up, it doesn't show up. It's not existing anymore. I don't know where he went, but he just vanished into the ether. I decided, I put this up on my Instagram. I decided that I, Smitty, your fearless leader, will take on his debt for the industry, for the sake of the industry. I, Smitty, will attempt to eat 2 12-ounce bottles of Kraft mayonnaise in his stead because it's my responsibility to rectify his wrong. It is unacceptable that somebody did not pay their debt. So I'm going to do that under one condition. Under one condition. Okay? We're giving myself a chance to get out of it. Okay? Using the same man, Chris Godwin, that started the whole mess. If Chris Godwin scores, if he doesn't score, if Chris Godwin does not score, okay? Chris Godwin does not score 6 touchdowns tomorrow. If Chris Godwin does not score 6 touchdowns tomorrow, I will eat or attempt to eat the 2 bottles of 12-ounce mayonnaise, and I may not make it through it. I won't advise people to watch the video if you've got a weak stomach because I will probably not make it, and there will be a lot of things that happen. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't want to hear, oh, Smitty, why did you do that? I can't believe you put that up on video. Like, that was gross. Like, you don't have to watch. You don't have to watch. You don't have to watch. No one's forcing you to watch. Okay? This isn't for everybody. This show isn't for everybody. Some of the content isn't for everybody. But Chris Godwin must score an improbable 6 touchdowns, or I am eating the mayonnaise in the man's stead, the guy that never paid his debt. So it's on Instagram. Go watch it. It's on Twitter. Go watch it. Chris Godwin, you're my only hope. Wouldn't that be amazing if Chris Godwin scored 6 TD? Like, would that? I mean, answer me honestly. Would this not be the best story in the history of sports analysts, whatever, if Chris Godwin somehow like broke the NFL record and got me out of this? Can you imagine how big this story would be? Like, Smitty basically says, I'm eating a pound of mayonnaise if this man, Chris Godwin, does not score 6 touchdowns in week 2 on Sunday. It will be phenomenal. He will probably not do that. I know it. I am a man of fantasy football experience dating to about 2 decades worth. and we're pretty confident that I'm going to be eating a bunch of mayo. And no, I don't I mean, I like mayo on my sandwich. To answer your question, do I like mayo? I do like mayo. I like mayo on my sandwich, but I don't like eating tubs of mayonnaise. No. Who does? Okay. Back to the speed round, rapid fire. Let's go. If Godwin scores 6 TDs, you're the go. Well, dude, if Godwin scores 6 TDs, I might just mic drop the rest of the season. Like, I have a feeling I could just coast and not even produce any more content. I think whatever video would be up at that moment, I could just sit back and let that video just gain traction. I could take the rest of the year off. I will take the rest of the year off if I land this. I don't expect it. It's not my prediction. Chris Godwin gets me out of this. It'll be amazing. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the likelihood of this going down that way? He's going to probably have like 4 points. Yeah, Mike. I should have did it, Mike Evans. I should have did it like, okay, Chris Godwin got us into this mess, but Mike Evans is getting us out. That would have been a better storyline. Damn it. Damn it. And he's really likely to score 2 or 3 TDs in this game. I really believe it. Mayo challenge, ice bucket challenge. Yeah, Mayo challenge. You know what's even more crazy to me? Not me doing the Mayo challenge, but the amount of people that don't want me to do it. Like, I'm sorry, but why would you not want to watch that? You know what I mean? Like, if it's gross or whatever, you don't have to actually watch it. But, like, I can't tell you, it's like 50-50. I get 50% of people are like, bless this man for taking on the debts of others. Other people really love the storyline. A lot of people like it. And then there's like that 25 to 30% of people that are like, no, don't do it. This is stupid. I get so mad. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Let Evans go. No, Legion. He's going to score. Didn't you hear Tom Brady talk him up heading into this week, pal? Tom Brady's going to remind everybody what Mike Evans is all about. Mike Evans is all about scoring touchdowns, pal. And I kind of regret not talking about it like the way we just described it. Like, Chris Godwin got us into this mess, but Mike Evans is getting us out. That would have been a marvelous storyline. And I feel like Mike Evans is going to have a 2 TD game. Maybe Chris Godwin bails me out. Evans is baby Gronk for Brady. What's your favorite tight end streaming option this week? I mean, I suppose Jared Cook. He's been available in a lot of leagues. All right, back to speed round. Myers or AB rest of the season? Give me AB. Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz could be a good pickup. Eli Mitchell or Darrell Henderson? Give me Eli. Mooney, Callaway, or Javonte? Give me Javonte, but I like Callaway if you like to roll that die, baby. If you want to roll a dice, do it. You can only start one. Keenan Allen or Diggs? Give me Diggs. What do you mean? Diggs, pal. Diggs. Sutton or Jacoby Sutton? Security guard this is a new guy. The other security guard liked me. This guy does not like me. He's like, where's your pizza pie? Okay, you can't be standing out in front of the pizza joint without a pizza pie. Russell Gage comeback game. Bro, I'm not like feeling that. If you want me to say, yeah, no. I'm not. I mean, he could. Allen this week, high key. High key, yeah. Instead of low key, sure. Paul Blart, Mall Cop, yeah, a little bit. Marquez Callaway or Corey Davis. You know what? I'm gonna roll the dice to say Callaway. You know, you can at me. You can at me all you want. Eli Mitchell, Sutton Landry, Mitchell. Thank you, Dan. Bacon or sausage? Bacon, baby, bacon. Evans and Lockett are good for best ball. Yes, they are. Sleepers for week 2: Tyler Boyd. Okay. Big Ben versus the Raiders. Bridgewater. I guess Big Ben. Devontae Smith or Juju. Give me Devontae. Peyton Barber or James White. Give me James White. Or Lat Murray. Give me James White. Joe Burrow or Teddy Bridgewater. Give me Joey B. Breakout tight end for 2021. Make it a 3rd year in a row. I mean, I've already talked about the usual suspects. Fant, Goddard, Higbee. Um, there's a grip of them, man. There's a grip of them. Dak or Herbert, give me Herbie this week. Waddle, Juju, Chark, or Javante, give me Javante. Ayuk or Corey Davis, give me Ayuk. Give me Ayuk. Corey's safer though. You want safety, go Corey. Thank you, Terry. Super chat, pal. Javante Williams or Gainwell. Oh, Jamal Williams or Gainwell. Give me Gainwell. Godwin or Deontay Johnson, rest of season, give me Godwin. Ayuk or Corey Davis, I said that one. Smitty, we need a kicker. Oh, I thought that was James Devlin with all the capitals, but it's Steven. Steven, you type like James Devlin, man. Is that your cousin? Tomorrow, Prater or Koo. Give me Koo. I like both though. Galladay or Chenault or Waddle. Don't give me Galladay. Rest of season. Or is this a drop? Yeah, so rest of season. No Galladay. He just dropped a nothing burger in Thursday night. Give me Waddle, I guess. Rest of season. Corey Davis. Oh, Chris has got to trade Hopkins and get Najee Harris and Rager. Probably not. I keep Hopkins. He has a little more value than Najee right now, and I don't care about Rager. Are you on the Eagles hype train? Of course I am, pal. Hunt, Debo, Julio, pick 2. Give me Hunt and Debo give me Hunt. Give me Hunt and Julio for now. I think Debo switches with Ayuk this week. I think they rotate. Debo had that big, long touchdown. You take that away. Not that I like that game of taking this away or taking that away. I don't like that. You got to play that game with everybody if you're going to start playing it. But I just feel like Debo's going to be a good sell high. AB or Higgins, give me AB. AB. Not that it's crazy, but give me AB. Drake or Gordon, give me Gordon because Drake may not even get starter volume. Godwin or Mike Williams, and I say that because of Peyton Barber. Jacobs is out. I know. I'm not a moron. But Peyton Barber is said to be looking like the starter. Thank you, Steven. Trade Sanders for A-Rob. No, I take Miles Sanders and Gainwell if you've got Gainwell. And if you don't have Gainwell, shame on you. I told you to get him all year long. Gaskin or Carson, give me Gaskin rest of season. But if I'm trading, I'm trying to get more, right? If you've got Carson, you could get Gaskin and something. 10 more likes, guys, and Smitty takes a lap. Thank you, Terry. Mike Ortiz, dude, go with Corey Davis. Ayuk has a bad hammy. That's why he has no stats in week 1. Yeah, but they're talking him up as if that's behind him. He rested it. He was doing punt return stuff in week 1. I don't know, man. I don't blame you. Corey's safer. Like I said, I've said that 100 times tonight. Corey's safer. Ayuk's a little bit more upside. Devontae Smith versus San Fran or Claypool versus the Raiders. I'm going to go with Devontae Smith. 3 more likes. Trade Diggs for Najee. I like Diggs a little more. Jared Cook or Komet. Give me Jared Cook. But Komet's coming on strong. He could be pretty good. I like him a little bit. Devontae Smith or Claypool. Give me Devontae Smith, but it's close. Ronald Jones Jr. is starting. Would you start him? Over who, though? Fantasy Minds. I need to know. Tyson or Cooks. Give me Cooks for now, but he's going to get hurt. Ronald Jones is starting. Would you start him? Again, Fantasy Minds, I don't know. You got to give me – you've been pacing this over and over, pal, but I would probably give me the and we hit 121. Thank you, Terry. I'll take a lap. At the end of the show, I'm taking a lap. I don't want to be out of breath to answer your questions, so I will definitely answer your questions. We'll do another half hour of this. Javante. Yep, I'm taking a lap. We hit 120 likes. I will take a lap. AB or Higgins, give me AB. Tune. Okay. Start 2. Carson, Monty, Taylor. Carson, Monty, Taylor. You got to go Taylor and Monty. Sorry, I was looking at something. Damian Harris and Kareem Hunt this week. Damian Harris is safer, but I like Kareem Hunt a lot. Yep, I will be taking a lap. Rashad Bateman or Josh Palmer. Kyle Pitts. I'm sorry, Palmer, but as a stash, Palmer. Kyle Pitts or Mark Andrews for the season. Give me Kyle Pitts. He's going to bounce back. People are giving up on him already after 1 week. It's crazy. Devontae Smith or Callaway. Give me Devontae Smith, but I love both. I find a way to try and start both. CEH or DJ Moore. Give me CEH. Kyle Pitts or Mark Andrews. Already answered that one. Kyle Pitts. Ayuk or Claypool, wide receiver 2. Give me Claypool safer. Ayuk has a ton of upside, but a lot of risk. Hunt or Swift, go with Swift. Scooter time soon. There's no scooters around here, otherwise I would. Schultz or Henry. Hunter Henry, you mean? Probably Schultz right now. Bills or Dolphins, probably Bills. Do you think? I do think a lot, Colin. Too much. Start one Henry Ruggs or Van Jefferson or Rondell Moore. Give me Rondell Moore, baby. But Van Jefferson's kind of appealing too. Tunyon or Kmet. Give me Tunyon. Don't give up on Tunyon. Take you, rock out. Thank you, rock out, I think is what he means. Kareem Hunt or Melvin Gordon. And good job, Terry. Terry's the bouncer of the show bouncer. So is Silver Rapture. Those are the two bouncers here. AB and Damian Harris. Damian Harris is safer, but AB's got a lot of upside too, pal. Devontae Smith or Eli Mitchell. Eli Mitchell's got more risk, more reward. Devontae steady. You got to pick your poison there. Gaskin and Robbie Anderson or Sermon and Claypool. Gaskin and Robbie for now, but if Sermon gets in there, that changes the answer. You know what I mean? But we got to project and predict, and it's tough to know. Ruggs and Pitts or Hawkinson. I don't care about Ruggs, so I would rather have Hawkinson for 2021. But Pitts is right behind him. What beer for the game tomorrow? Believe it or not, I don't drink a lot of beer. Brian Dawkins or Sean Taylor. Jared Cook or Tunyon. Tunyon. Jerry Rice or Randy Moss. Randy Moss. I mean, I know it depends how you're answering the question, but Moss is more fun in fantasy to me. Just he was so different. 127. Keep it. Roland says Terry. Terry's not giving up. Tim, Patrick, Guy, at all. I'm a Hamler guy. I'm a Hamler. I think Hamler's a little bit more sneaky. Gibson or Mixon rest of the season. I think Mixon's safer, but I'm of the thinking that Gibson's going to surprise a lot of people that are doubting him right now. Smitty is on start, sit, fire. Thank you, Buffoon. Oh, did anybody answer the question? Answer it. I want to know honestly. Are there any shows you think out there that answer more start bench than me? I'd like to know because I want to make sure I'm doing it more than anybody. I got to scroll to the bottom. Rice is the GOAT. Saquon for the rest of the season. Not buying him. Not holding him. Not buying him. I want nothing to do with Saquon. Want nothing to do with Saquon. I've said that for weeks and weeks. Leading into week 1, leading into final drafts, leading into the final month of fantasy football drafting, leading into all of August. I want nothing to do with Saquon. Juwan Johnson or Hunter Henry. Give me Juwan. ZL says no. Honestly, no, man. You're rapid fire. Appreciate it. I try to do rapid fire. Saturday and Friday, I like to do rapid fire. Smitty killing these start says, thank you, Grid. I'm not always going to be right, though. I try and give you honest answers. Sometimes I've got a fork in the road. I go this way or that way. You're a king of follower interaction. Thank you, Efren. Thank you. Claypool or Aguilar? Claypool for me. Touchdown potential. Big body. Very, very injury prone, though. But I love Claypool more. Trade Javonte for TJ Hawkinson full PPR. Depends on your situation, man. I like Javonte if you need a running back. I like Hawkinson if you need a tight end. It's not unfair trade either way. I probably lean in Javonte's side. Joe Montana or Tom Brady? Tom Brady. Not even close. Thanks for the answers, you bet. Higgins or Sutton? Higgins. DJ Moore, Deontay. Start Devontae Smith or Claypool. Well, give me Devontae Smith, but Claypool's he's crafty. He's crafty. Corey Davis or Jamar Chase. Give me Jamar Chase, but it's very, very close. Thank you, Robert. Devontae Smith or Laviska Shenault or Robbie Anderson for the season. Give me Devontae Smith. You answer the most, Smitty. Rapid fire is honestly the way. Much appreciated. You bet. Hunt or Clyde? Give me Clyde. Eddie Lacy or Trent Richardson? Both sucked. Hunt or Clyde? Give me Hunt or Clyde. I like Hunt, but Clyde is the guy I'm banking on. Edmonds or J-Rob? Give me J-Rob. Landry or Devontae? Give me Devontae. Do you think Brady will start getting Super Bowl toe rings? Probably. I could see the joke now. Najee Harris, stat line prediction, mañana. Give me 125 total yards and a touchdown and 4 receptions. How you like that? Carson Lockett, A.J. Brown. I think I projected Najee to have 2 TDs, 1 receiving, 1 rushing last night, to be honest. Okay, I got to scroll to the bottom. I'm sorry. I'm caught up. If you got a question, ask again. ESPN 0.5 projects Carson 15.9, higher or lower? Tad lower, but right around there sounds about right. Barkley or Debo? Or Debo for Barkley? Get Barkley. Even I'd take Barkley at that, but then I trade him. AB or Devontae Smith? Give me AB, but I like Devontae a lot. I want to use both of them. Higgins or AB? Give me AB. Who do you think I should start this week? Deontay, Robert Woods, Jamar Chase, Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown's probably the safest to me. AB or Devontae Smith? I've said that. AB, but I love both. Ray Lewis, Mike Singletary. Carson Lockett or A.J. Brown? Give me A.J. Brown. LaVisca Scholl or Robbie? Give me Robbie. Myers or LaVisca? Give me Myers. Godwin, a good start. Absolutely. He's going to score 6 TDs tomorrow. Godwin better. If you don't know what I'm talking about, pal, go to my Instagram or look at my last Instagram reel. we need Godwin to score 6 touchdowns tomorrow. Fantasy YouTube, buying a show is better. You doing what? Godwin or Terry, rest of the season. Godwin. I mean, no, Terry, Scary Terry. I like Scary Terry more, but they're close. You could argue both. Sanders or Henderson? Give me Sanders. You're not concerned about Sutton's 3 targets last week? Of course I am. That's why you haven't heard me say one single Sutton comment. You know what I mean? I haven't chose Sutton one time. Jamar Chase or Lockett? Give me Lockett, but I like Jamar. I think Lockett could fail. Hurts or Tannehill? Ethan, what the? Bro, you're taking a lap with me tonight when I take my lap. Hurts, bro. Deontay or Debo? Deontay. Devontae Smith or Sutton? Devontae Smith. See, there I go. I'm not saying Sutton. I can't stand that Mason guy. I don't know, Spock, what you mean. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Who are your top 5 wide receivers? I don't know them, so I can't say the same. I don't dislike anybody. You should put on slow-mo. That would be funny. I think I'd still sound pretty normal. We'd be at a normal pace now there. Instead of going Hurts or Herbert, Hurts. Herbert. No, Herbert. Herbert Hurts. I don't know. Even. It'd be like Herbert Hurts. Even. I don't know. That's how it would come out. Marvin Jones or Sutton? Oh, God. I don't know. Neither. I guess Sutton. Debo or Williams? Mike Williams probably this week. Derek Just, thank you for the super chat. Chark, Waddle, Fournette, full PPR. Give me, I guess give me Waddle. Chark's got a lot of air yards, though, after 1 week, and he was really high in air yards last year. So Chark's kind of sneaky. I don't know, pal. 129 likes. More and more and more, says Terry. Kareem or Javonte? Give me Javonte, but I like Kareem Hunt too. Barkley or McLaurin and Sanders? Give me Miles Sanders and McLaurin over Barkley all day long. Jerome Brown, never. Do you think the Eagles with 90? I don't know, man. Devontae Smith or Julio Jones? Give me Devontae Smith. Gainwell, 12 rushes. That's a big stat line for Gainwell. I don't know about that. Drop Fuller for LaVisca or DJ Chark. I don't know. None of those guys are exciting me, pal. Bounce back for Josh Allen and Jefferson this week. Absolutely. Tyson, Eli Mitchell, AB, Mike Williams, Eileen, Mike Williams. Eileen Mitchell, but I don't know. Sermon or Mitchell rest of season. That's like tied for me. I really believe Sermon's going to get another shot, or feels like he could. But I like Mitchell right now. I'm going to go with Mitchell. If I could only have one, I'd take Mitchell because he's the guy now. He looks really good. I loved him before the draft. The Niners loved him. They drafted him, and I was really excited about them drafting him. Even though Sermon was in front of him, I'm like, this is a guy you cup to Sermon. Every prediction I have talks about the two together. Are you shopping Aaron Jones if he stinks up this week? Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get much if he stinks up this week. You want to shop him before he drops another dud. But I worry about him enough. I worry about A.J. Dillon, you know what I mean? James Robinson or Marvin Jones or Sutton? James Robinson, I guess. Najee or Calvin Ridley you can't sit either, bro. No, I'm not. You gotta make a trade or do something. I'm not telling you to sit one of those guys. No way. Legion, Smitty, do you think Washington will get Cam for QB? They could. They could. Mike Williams or DJ Moore. This week, I feel like Mike Williams, man. I don't know why. I mean, he's got a good matchup. He's got a lot going for him this week statistically. I have Hunt and Kamara, so I named my team Hunting with my AK. That's pretty funny, pal. I like the name. Nice job, Derek. And thank you for the super chat, my man. Did I miss any other super chats? I want to make sure. I'm sorry if I have. Remind me and I'll go looking for them. I think I got them all covered. Okay, scrolling to the bottom. Callaway or Jamal? Give me Callaway. 14-mile winds is bad. Yes, it is. Reggie White or Lawrence Taylor? Taylor, I guess. Austin with the $9.99. Thank you, pal. If you got a question, let me know what it is, and I will be glad to assist you. I appreciate the super chat. Javonte or Eli Mitchell? I've answered this one a bunch. I knew this would be probably the most asked question of the night. I mean, honestly is. I would say Eli Mitchell is the higher risk, high reward. Javonte's safer, but maybe less upside because he's sharing carries this week. Take a lap time. Almost there. I'll do it right at the end. Type lap if you want Smitty to take his lap. Robbie Anderson or Corey Davis? Give me Corey. Give me Corey Davis this week. How many more average weeks from Gibson until we are concerned? I mean, another one we have concern. It's just how high is the concern? What was the volume? Did he get hurt? What did the game look like? What did the game script look like? We got to take in all the information before we can't just say if he struggles stat line wise. What do we think? Blake says Deontay or Jacobs. Jacobs is out, pal. So that's the easiest question I've had all night. Jacobs is not playing. Put Deontay in. For the rest of the season, I still say Deontay. And don't think for a second Drake's starting because Peyton Barber might start. Higbee or Goddard. And I appreciate you, Blake. Thank you for dropping the super chat, my man. Higbee or Goddard. Give me both of them. This week, they're both doing well. You can't really go wrong. Trust your gut. I like both of them about even. Jacoby Cooks, Corey Davis, Landry this week. Pick one. Give me Jacoby this week. I know that's a little bold, but I like it. Meant Drake. Yeah, I don't start Drake, pal. Thank you, Blake. I appreciate the super chat. Peyton Barber could start or get a lot of work. Robinson or Chase? Give me Chase. I'm not a big fan of James Robinson right now. If it's A-Rob, I suppose that's closer, and A-Rob's safer, I suppose. But Chase is sneaky good, man. And if you wanna go ballsy, that might be the way to go. All right, let's throw the Soto away so this security guard doesn't have a reason to look for me. Tim Patrick or Hamler? Give me Hamler. Jared Cook or Higbee? Give me Higbee, but I like Cook. He's crafty. Najee or Carson? Give me Najee. Jared Cook. Tunyon? Give me Tunyon. I like Cook, though. Robinson or Waddle? I think that's A-Rob. If it's A-Rob, you're going to go A-Rob. If it's James Robinson, you're going to go probably James Robinson. Sammy Watkins or A.J. Brown? Give me A.J. Brown or A.J. Dillon. Mall cop avoidance procedure. Yep. Robinson or Mitchell? Give me Mitchell over James Robinson. Gesicki or Komet? Even. Smitty, you're number one. Can I always count on you to be the first to go live after the games? Thank you, pal. Teddy B or Winston? I'm going to stretch here. Hurts or Burrow? Oh, Teddy B or Winston? Give me Winston by a mile, bro. Hurts or Burrow? Hurts, but I love both, pal. I love both. Did we get another super chat here? I think we did. I feel like I missed the super chat. A-Rob, Justin Jefferson, Thielen. Pick two. Give me Thielen and Justin Jefferson. Hurts or Lamar? That's a close one. Trust your gut on that one. It's really close. I kind of want to go Hurts, but San Fran looked pretty bad on D. So I might go Jalen Hurts on that one, but that's really, really tough. Tannehill, Goff, Teddy. Give me Tannehill, I suppose. Juju, Eli Mitchell. Give me Eli Mitchell. Who would you drop? Connor or Dylan? Drop Connor, I think. because Dylan could win a league if he gets in there. He's not going to do it now, but I definitely feel like there's more upside, you know what I mean? And Dylan, pick 2, mix in Najee or Monty. Make a trade. You need to make a trade, but I'm going to go Najee and Mixon this week. This week only, though, you got to make a trade. You can't be put in this position because you're going to get it wrong, near half the time. That's how good Monty is. I'm stretched. I'm ready to go. Brady or Hurts full season. I mean, kind of like Hurts more than Brady. He runs. So you're confident Mitchell will carry the load for the 49ers tomorrow? I think confidence is a strong word. A strong word. Strong word. I don't know about confident. I feel confident myself in what I would do. I would. But do I feel confident that Shanahan's not going to drop hasty on us? No, he could. Smitty, you won that trade with Fantasy Couch. Yeah, I did a trade in the Instagram Experts League. I traded Couch my, what did I trade him? I traded him Mike Davis and Montgomery, and I got Najee Harris back. And I love the trade. I love the trade. Smitty, thanks, Matt. I still like, he's my boy, though. Tyler Boyd or Singletary? I guess Singletary, but I don't know, man. That's a tough one. Julio or James Robinson? Probably Julio. Not excited about either one. Okay, here we go. We're doing it live. Hold on. Hold on. Got the sweaty hat on. I don't want to sweat up my hat I was wearing. Okay, here we go. We're ready. We're doing it live. Where are we running to? We're running around the whole parking lot. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Taking a lap. Take a lap. Fantasy questions. Take a lap. Trying to read. Can't read. Terry, I think it's Terry's avatar. Terry's writing. The security guard's chasing me now, I think. Security guard's chasing me. This is about a 7:30 mile pace. 7:30 mile pace we're running right here. Inside the shopping center. Flip the camera around. Take a lap. Take a lap. Take a lap. There's a cop right there. Okay, we're running about an 8-minute mile now. 8-minute mile. Hamstring feels a little tight. We got a hammy. I'm going through what Eckler's going through. Applebee's. Okay. Let's get back into 7-minute mile pace. Boom. Seven-minute mile pace. All right, Smitty, slow it up. Take a lap. Take a lap. Here we go. Back to where we started. Race Tyreek Hill. That's right. I do got to run tonight, so I will run. Yeah, I think I last longer than Mostert, to be honest. All right.
And they got yelled at by the youngins. They didn't even know they were on the Fantasy Football Show live, did they? All right, guys, I'm out of here. Appreciate you all. Thanks for all the super chats. See you in the morning. For those of you in here, 123 of you, I will be live in the morning. The entire 1 hour leading into morning game kickoff, I will be live on Instagram at The Fantasy Football Show. So search for me, follow me. I'll help you with all your start bench stuff in the morning. We'll have a panel. There's a 3 to 4 person panel. I believe our fourth Fantasy Football State of Mind won't be there tomorrow. So that means we'll have 3 people. And that means we're going to be able to pull a person up to ask a question and then kick them off. They ask a question, we kick them off, and we'll do a rotation. So we'll probably bring people up. So if you haven't followed me in the mornings, it's awesome. Instagram, search me, The Fantasy Football Show. Don't forget the, and we'll be doing your start bench stuff the entire 1 hour leading to morning game kickoff. And then for those of you that don't know, if you click on the blue join button on my YouTube main page, go to my YouTube page, go to my homepage, click the blue join button, join the exclusive YouTube membership. Any one, there's 2 of them on there, either one, and you'll get on the 2. They're like Zoom calls that we do every single Sunday where we break down all the stuff that's going on. We do one at halftime of the morning games. We do one at halftime of the Sunday night game to talk about all the games that had happened before. Ad drops, pickups, buy low, sell highs. We do it on the marker board. It's fantastic. Give it a try. Cancel anytime. So get on over to my YouTube main page, click that blue join button, and join. Do it live. Appreciate all you. Thank you so much. Couldn't do this without you. Best job in the world. Best followers in the world. We're going to reach 8K probably this week on YouTube. So if you're new, hit subscribe. Be a part of that reason that we made it to 8K. But we're getting to 8K probably this week, and then sky's the limit from there. Appreciate you all. Later.